I bet you're wondering why I'm across the street from NRG. Well, one, I didn't have a pass to get in the gate, and two, I'm talking about investment properties and how you could fetch potentially up to 20% more if you're near NRG. I'll also talk about other NFL teams in this month's episode, so stay tuned for more. Hello, welcome back to the mid-year edition of my Mortgage Monday episodes. If you've never seen an episode before of my Mortgage Monday series, I do my shows on the first Monday of each month to bring you quick, funny, and informative information regarding real estate topics to keep you in the know so that when you do buy a house, you're an informed, educated buyer. So with that said, let's get down to some business. We're in this weird gray area for sports fans right now, right? There's no football right yet. The NBA season just finished. Hockey is over, if that's your thing, and we're nearing the halfway point for some baseball. Luckily, we have the World Cup to tie us over. And speaking of football, if you can't tell, I'm in front of NRG. Well, football fans like to be at the center of all the action, right? And typically plan their weekends around their home games. Well, good thing for you guys, I like to scour the interwebs on Friday nights for awesome real estate topics and statistics. And I found this pretty cool article, right? So according to RentCafe.com and their most recent rental analysis in all 31 U.S. cities that are home to an NFL team, right? That report shows that the proximity of rentals to sports venues, especially near 26 of those 31 NFL stadiums, are at least 5% higher than the rental average across the city, and up to 70% more expensive when you're near a stadium with a decent team. Imagine that, right? And according to that survey, rents located around a 2-mile radius of an NFL stadium on average are 60% higher, and obviously it will vary based on the actual team itself. And since we're here in Texas, let's talk about some Texas teams. And yet another reason why it sucks to be a Cowboys fan, with rents nearing the AT&T Stadium only averaging about 5% higher than the overall average in that city. Again, sucks to be a Cowboys fan. And it looks like being a Texans fan is definitely the better investment. Duh, with rents averaging 20% more near and surrounding NRG Stadium. Talk about a pretty good investment, right? So the average rent around NRG Stadium is approximately $1,242, while the average rent in Houston clocks in at a mere $1,035. Some other teams are not so fortunate. If you're an Oakland Raiders fan, you're losing 30% of your rental value when you're within 2 miles of the Coliseum. That's crazy. But if you're a Colts fan, you're practically printing those dollar bills, with the average rent near that stadium about 70% more than the city's average. It's pretty cool, right? I'll put a link on my Facebook page so you can check it out for yourself. So bottom line, it might be worth your time to see what type of investment property you can get pre-approved for to potentially take advantage of these higher rents and potentially free parking if you buy a house that's close enough to the stadium. It's easier than you think. And if you've been a viewer of my shows, or if this is your first time checking it out and like what you're hearing, please like my page and share this Mortgage Monday post and spread the word for my Mortgage Monday series. It's much appreciated. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my other series, so I'm calling it the First Fridays, coming up this Friday, where I'll be in the Heights at an eclectic Heights eatery with a ton of history. And remember, I loan it so you can own it. Until next time, and go Texans.